Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is a review. Girl, you know what's a review, you know what it is, or whatever. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and my whole JayBird. Dun 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 dun. It hurts my throat. And all that goodness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure to also like the video, comment in the comment section below. Hit the share button to share the video on your social media, please and thank you. You can also follow me on IG and on Twitter. The name is above my head. And what else? Is that it? I think that's it. If not, y'all know the deal every single time. Let's get started on this review because these people, okay? So first we have Ronald and Tiffany. Now we know Ronald and Tiffany, they together. She has been in South Africa, okay, for 2 months now, and she's about 2 months pregnant. So she's been there as long as she's been pregnant, okay, with this man that she met, and he's a recovering person or whatever, but, it's her life, we're gonna let her live it. So, again, she is like, it's cool or whatever, but I don't think this is a safe place for me and my son Daniel to be living. And I'm like, but you chose to go there, okay? You made the choice to move there with your son because you said it was the best thing for your family. And now you think it's not so much, okay? She brings up how, they go to a park. They go to a park. They take Daniel to a park. And the swing set is broke, like the poles all up off the ground. It's glass, all like broken glass all over the ground. It's just not safe. Don't run, Daniel. Don't swing, Daniel. Don't breathe, Daniel. Don't walk, Daniel. Don't run, Daniel. Daniel, just stay here in front of your mom. We'll take him home. Don't take a kid to the park and say don't do nothing. I mean, and kids sometimes will fall or whatever. But the park was dang. The park wasn't even a park. I mean, the park, it was open space and old stuff. But I'm like, that wasn't a real park. But I digress. She brings up how, she wants to see if her son likes it there. Because if he doesn't like it there, can they really stay? He says, I don't want to live here forever. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with dad. And yes, she has him calling Ronald dad. After 2 months of her being there. But I guess it is what it is. Now, we know because his father in real life passed away. But he calls, Ronald dad or whatever. He's, I don't want to live here forever. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be with dad, but I just don't want to be here. Okay, I don't want to be here. Mainly because, the everything is fenced in. It's like they're trying to protect you from everything or whatever. I miss my family. I miss my friends because they was always there for me. And the parks here suck. He's a kid, and he's a very smart kid, and he's making logical reasons as to why they shouldn't be there. But I feel like you didn't do no research, and I think that not only that, the reason I think is that bad is because they're with somebody who can afford better. It's the equivalent of anybody coming from another country and coming here to Detroit and moving to the worst of the worst, like to the hood, okay? You just don't do that. Whereas if you come to Detroit, you may go to the suburbs. Okay, or a nice neighborhood that isn't as dangerous on a regular basis. Okay, we can't act like South America is any more dangerous than America. America is just as dangerous as any other country, truth be told. But it's a different thing when you go to someone else's country and or someone else's state, and they at least can afford a location that they can, put you into that's safe in the house. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can't afford nothing. So they're living in a place that no one in the hood. I don't want to miss words. She moved somewhere with somebody broke who ain't got nothing and they living in the hood. Point blank period. Because in most places you have some hoods that have horrible playgrounds. But you have some hoods that have okay playgrounds. His has horrible playgrounds, but I don't care. She brings up how, I just want to make the best decision for my son. You should have thought about that before you took the flight to South Africa, because now you have a husband who don't make a lot of money, and you're pregnant, and you can't afford good health care there, and you can't afford the good hospitals there either. So you went there and you came back with more debt. Anyway, we then see how, her and Ronald go talk. Okay, it's the place where he proposed to her the first time they met or whatever. A nice little mountain view where it was a cliff or overhang. Really beautiful scenery or whatever. And he like, oh, so what's going on? And she bring, well, just things are not right or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Because my son kind of isn't happy here and whatnot. I don't want to put too much stress on you financially. I don't want to stress you out. Having to pay for the hospital, pay for yourself, for me, for Daniel, for the new baby. Like, I don't want to stress you out too much or whatever because I'm afraid you will relapse. I'm like, I feel like you coming there. Everything you brought into that man's life can help him relapse, okay? You leaving, a new baby, Daniel being upset. Those are all reasons why people relapse, but I digress. She brings about, and also I don't think it's safe here. And he like, you coming up with every reason to not be here. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What are you saying? I think I should go home, apply for you to get the visa, and then see what happens. And he feel like, well, I may not get it. She's like, I know, we should still try. I'm like, y'all can't afford healthcare. Can you afford the visa thing to get him there? Can you afford that? I don't know. And you live with your mama in the States. He brings up how, we just started our family and I can't believe this or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I can't believe I won't be able to be there for my child's birth. And he's sad, well, as a family, we have to make sacrifices. He like, I know. It's just sad because the last 90 days, you know what I'm saying, have just been amazing. She really went there for 90 days, married him, got knocked up, and now she's going back home and she's gonna try to get him a visa. And my thing is, I don't even think the things he's been arrested for there really even matter here to us. I mean, if you have, I'm not familiar with any kind of visa process. I don't know none of that because I ain't trying to bring nobody from anywhere else over here. But I do wonder, like Paul's stuff here wasn't really much once they explained it over there and he was able to get into the country. So I feel like if all he did was like get drunk, little bit drunk or whatever, and out there, you know what I'm saying, pawning in refrigerators and burglaring or whatever, is that a reason to not have him come here? I just wonder what the stipulations are because I'm looking like maybe he can come. I don't care either way. I mean, you can't really burgle. You can't walk around with a refrigerator here at a pawn shop. I don't think so. But anyway, he tells her that he would support her the same way she has supported him and stand by whatever decision she makes. Now, as we know, she came back to the States. As we know, she had that baby here, and as we know, he was on the video chat thing. Now, I went to both of their IGs tonight before I came on here, and the baby about 2 months old now, little girl. And it is some pictures of them together, like within the recent months or whatever. But they visit each other, so he hasn't came here yet at all. It looked like she had to go visit him, and he not here. So I mean, I guess her decision was her decision. They got to work that on out. Next up, we have Laura and Aladeen. Okay, Laura and Aladeen. Laura and Aladeen. I've been singing that all day in my head. Anyway, so it's day 3 of their wedding, okay? Day 3 of the wedding. And Laura, like, you know what? I'm going to make sure that Liam, my son, comes to my wedding today. Because, again, Liam has missed the past 2 days of festivities. And, but she's like, you know what? First, Liam, we need to talk about what happened with you and Aladeen at the bathhouse, okay? And he bring up how, things kind of went left when Aladeen said that y'all was trying to have a kid. So I didn't know that when he threw that little monkey wrench out or whatever, I wasn't having it. She's like, well, I get that you were hurt, and shocked or whatever, but you can't tell him that he can't have a baby with your mom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's like, even though I'm older, I can still try. You're 51. No. No. I really do not support people who are older attempting to birth babies. Mainly because you don't have any eggs. And I feel like when younger men date older women, it's not fair for them to want their older woman to have a child when they know how hard it is. They just, if the woman's in her 40s, okay, because you can easily have a kid in your 40s. It happens every day. But when you over 50, you going through menopause, you don't have cycles anymore. It's a whole different thing to put the woman through that. And I don't like that, okay? So I'm like, no, you can't get, no. Laura, stop it. But again, girl, it is what it is. So Liam brings up, well, honestly, the plan was for you to help me get, for you to help me go to college. Then after that, we will support each other, okay? And if you get pregnant and have a baby, whatever, you gonna pay more attention to the baby than you'll pay to me, okay? And I don't like that. And she's like, oh, we're not, you're my baby, you tripping, you're my child, I love you, I would never abandon you. I would never do that. Liam is too old to feel like this. Liam is too old to feel like he will be abandoned by his mom. You're an adult, okay? When you're 21, your parent isn't abandoning you. They're letting you live your life, bruh. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so he brings up how I found out you was gonna abandon me. So she said, well, I wouldn't do that. He like, what, you're right. I get it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's how I felt, after coming back to the house or the hotel, I realized I was being mean to Aladeen or whatever. I've been very rude. I had not given y'all a chance and everything. And, I really need to just be positive and hope that everything works out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that I gave Aladeen a hard time or whatever. She's like, what? Aladeen doesn't want to be your father. Like, he just wants to be your friend. Like, he isn't coming in here as like a father figure, even though he's my husband. And that's what husbands usually are to the children. But again, Liam is an adult. Okay, he he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So Liam says he's gonna give that a chance. So it's wedding day. Laura says she feels like she is she's a bride of Liberace, and the dress was it's just let me show you the dress. The dress was really pretty. It's their culture. You know what I'm saying? And the dress is pretty. I mean, it's a quinceanera a little bit. And I don't know why Liam is in that cowboy hat still. Him in that cowboy hat is just, it's his team too much. But, so as we see Liam is by her side at the wedding. And he said how, seeing his mom and her beautiful dress and how happy she looks or whatever, it made him realize that he needs to grow up and be there for her. You should have been knew that. It should not have to be the wedding dress for you to see that. I'm just saying. And I'm just like, at least his suit looks nice. But I'm like, what is he got? Girl, he said he has a camel tooth around his neck. I say that's not a camel tooth, okay? And a crocodile Dundee hat. I'm like, you just polo tink tink. Anyway, we do see Aladeen get there. Now, Aladeen is very happy. He like, this is my wedding day. I've been waiting my whole life for this. It's, yay, my wedding day. It's always amazing or whatever. Again, he's happy to be marrying Laura. Period. I don't know what else to say about that. You know what I'm saying? And the ceremony is literally just them walking in the room with it. They walking in the room together. And let's say this. Aladeen looking like a whole snack in that suit, okay? Looking like Scrump the Glamchus. I'm like, Aladeen, you look tasty, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He looks good in a suit, okay? He looks like, Aladdin, the king of Agrabah. And I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And, Laura looks nice, She looks uncomfortable. She looks uncomfortable. Just something. She look like she may have to poop and she wanna. Where's the bathroom? She's looking like where's the bathroom face. But Aladeen again looks great in a suit. Okay, and again he looks happy because again it's his wedding day. It's his day. Yay! Okay, and so again the wedding is like a real wedding. It's just they walk in together, holding hands and whatnot. They go sit down on the little couch thing and they look at in each other's eyes and exchange rings. And that's it. There is no person who officiates the wedding. There's nothing. There's nothing. They walk up, give each other their rings, and put them on the ring finger, and that's it. And now they're officially married. And he do say, I was going to kiss her, but because of tradition, I can't. So I won't either way to kiss her at the room or whatever. Liam comes up and sits down beside them or whatever, and he apologizes to Aladeen and said, he wished he would have came to the other festivities because this seems really, really fun. He's having a great time so far. And again, how he wished he would have not missed the first 2 days. He said, I'm sorry for being a jerk to you. I apologize for that. I didn't give you a chance to prove who you were or whatever. And you seem to be a good guy. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. Yeah, it's great or whatever. I'm glad you're here. This is what I like. Because at that point, you see Laura like, he's my baby, oh my baby, and so you then see her crying. He like, oh no, don't cry. Oh no, no, don't cry, don't cry. Oh Liam, tell her don't cry. He look over, Liam's crying. I look like how y'all both cry? So Aladeen is sitting in between Laura and her crying son. I say, Lord Jesus, it's a crying game if you ask me. Anyway, Aladeen says he forgives Liam for how we act. He said, because I forgive him because I put my wife first. You know what I'm saying? He is her son, so I can't not forgive him. He said, I just want to make her happy. And Laura says, people don't understand their love, but it is what it is. I keep hearing rumors that she was like going crazy on social media. I don't follow her on social media, so if anybody know what that means, put it in the comment section below. I'm like, what happened? I'm waiting for the reunion. Cause I don't know what's going on with I don't follow any of the fan pages. Sometimes I don't like too much being ruined for me watching the show. I don't mind if I know, okay, in current time, they broken up. Okay, I don't mind hearing that. But they're like, oh, on the next episode, you know what I'm saying? Liam gonna get punched. I'm like, I don't want to know nothing about the show. So I don't follow any of the fan pages or the spoiler pages or whatever because I don't want to know. But I do wonder, was she really on live or online going crazy? Let me know. And then next up, I lost my voice. Paul and Karini. So, Paul mama's still there. She's been there for a few days. Ooh, had to get some water. So the mama been there for a couple days or whatever, and they're all getting along for the most part. Mainly because Paul is on his best behavior when his mama's around. So Paul then goes to the store to get some stuff or whatever, and Karini and the mom are having conversations via Google Translate, okay? And so she asked, because she said, Paul has these issues or whatever, so she want to see what his mom had to say, about how he act or whatever, or maybe she can talk to him. She brings up how his mom is very nice, very calm, and she sees how the mom keeps Paul calm. And so she's the one, how did Paul get to be crazy as a Betsy bug? Well, because Paul is crazy as a Betsy bug, okay? And so, she brings up how, Paul gets angry, he gets mean, he sometimes seems hateful, you know what I'm saying? And he has this really negative energy sometimes, and how babies can pick up on those traits. And the mom, like, you're right, he does have his ways or whatever, I'll talk to him. And she's like, we don't want the baby picking up on any negative vibes, because again, we know babies feel all that stuff. But for the most part, Karini and mom gets along just fine. Through Google Translate, you know what I'm saying? And it's somebody, I saw it on social media, somebody said it's crazy that Paul and Karini met, got married, had a baby, but can't talk to each other. They still have to use Google Translate. I guess nobody could translate condom. I'm just saying, I don't know. Anyway, so we then see Paul and his mom go to like a little eatery or a little place to sit out and drink some water down the road, down the dirt road. Gonna take my mama to the old town. Anyway, girl, focus. So they just go down whatever to get like a little sip of water, and I'm like, it must be hot there because his mama is sweating bullets. Okay, she like I have to get used to this. Like her shirt is sweat, her hair is just like stuck to her face. I'm like, get that lady out the heat. Get her out that humidity. I mean, I don't have to get used to this. I gotta go home. Anyway, she's just asking, like, what are you and Kareem doing? Like, are y'all getting back together? Does she still want the divorce or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Are you trusting her more? Like, what's going on? And you're like, we have our good days, we have our bad days. You know what I'm saying? It comes and goes or whatever, but I don't know really if she still wants the divorce or not because we have not talked about it. The mom, like, y'all can't keep fighting. Y'all cannot keep fighting back and forth or whatever. Y'all need to figure that out. Paul then says, well, the less and less we talk, the less we argue. I was like, that ain't how you fix it. You can't just not talk. That's just foolishness, okay? Foolishness. The mom, but you know what? You have to figure out something because I can't keep supporting you. You have to start making money. I can't. So what are you going to do to make money? Because again, I can't keep helping you, whatever. Mom, it's just hard. I know that it's hard. I don't speak the language here. She's like, yeah, but you can learn. You should learn. Paul has been there long enough to be able to where he should have learned the language. At least the bare necessities, okay? Just something. Something. It's crazy. I think Karini knows more English than Paul knows Portuguese or whatever. But she brings up, you're old enough now to be making better decisions or whatever. You're old enough now to learn the language and be a man. Okay, be a man and take care of your family. Because again, I can't keep financially supporting you. I think our thing is I'm trying to retire. I can't be out here working because you need money. You're 30 years old, son. Get off your ass. Okay? So we then see Paul Mama go back to America. She leaves because she can't stay that long. She was there for a week. And she said, I'm going to FaceTime you, Karini, and the baby, and we can talk more. I do feel like, well, I mean, it'll be through Google Translate because again, they don't talk each other's language or whatever, but it was cute. So, and Paul walked around to the car. Oh, Mom, your hair smells wonderful. It probably smelled like sweat. Do you like the smell of sweat? Her hair cannot smell wonderful. That must just be a familiar scent he's used to that only Mama has, okay? Because, I mean, I don't believe it. Anyway, Paul go back upstairs with Karina or whatever. And he's like, so what we doing? Do you still want the divorce? No, Paul. No. No, he's okay. So we're gonna work it out. She's like, yes, Paul. Okay, you're not gonna talk to other people. Shut up, Paul. But she typed it in the thing and it said shut up. So I'm like, I mean, stop while you're ahead. She brings up how the reason she feels like that she holds on to the relationship is because one, she thinks he'll change, and two, not have a baby. I'm like, those are two reasons to never stay in a marriage because you hope he will change, even though he's shown you that he won't or that he has not, and now you done brought a baby into it, girl. The ultimate mistake. And last but not least, our favorites, philandering married man, Smith and Jenny. Okay, look at Smith and that all white fit with the floral top, making us think he's just this nice guy. We should have known any man in an all-white suit with the floral pattern on top can't be up to no good, okay? Can't be. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Anyway, so Submit has been gone for 7 days. So the parents came and snatched him from Jenny 7 days ago, and his family has finally gave him permission to go and see Jenny at their house. Well, at Jenny and Submit's place or whatever. And so he goes to talk to her. And she opens the door and they start hugging. Oh my God, Samantha. Oh my, Jenny. Oh my God, I miss you. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jenny. Yeah. I'm like, he's a married man. Samantha, you're married. You have a wife. You can't be. You have a wife. You have a wife. He has a wife, Jenny. And so they go in the kitchen and they talk. This is the funny thing. I feel like for the first time I see Submit and he look different. Like he's smoking cigarettes. He don't look so put together. He look a little Submit look a little street. And I don't know why. And they in the kitchen because he's smoking a cigarette or whatever. I'm like, I don't recall ever seeing him smoke. So I'm like, okay, Submit, he letting the cat out the bag, okay? So why wouldn't you tell me, Submit? You're married? Why would you? The whole time? How did this happen? I'm like, what do you mean how it happened? He married somebody. He brings up how, okay, I had to get married. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be with her. I didn't want to marry her, but I married her. Okay, I did that or whatever. And then for about a year, I tried to make it work and it didn't work. And I'm like, so she then said, but you never stopped talking to me. You never stopped talking to me. And you had a whole wife. Like, how does that even happen? You would talk to me, tell me that you love me, Submit. Why would you do this? I can't believe you had me come here. You had a wife, Submit. Why would you do this? His thing is, he kept saying kind of the same things. I didn't want to marry her. I didn't want to be with her. I tried to make it work. It did not work. I didn't want to lose you. I wanted to be with you. I felt like if you came here, okay, and we were together, my family would see that. He then said, I kept telling my family, and I kept telling them I wasn't happy. It wasn't working, and no one believed me. No one believed me. So he said he felt like he brought her there so they would take him serious. You can't bring your mistress from the States to your country to make your family believe that you really don't want to be with your wife. I'm like, that is just, it's kind of crazy or whatever. He said, and then he said, I kept wanted to tell her. I kept wanting to tell her, because my plan was to get her here and then tell her. He said, but every time we was together, I just didn't want to ruin it. I just wanted to keep, these great moments between us, because I knew once I told her, it wouldn't be great anymore. And then her thing is, you didn't give me a choice to decide if I wanted to come here and deal with this, because now it's a whole mess. This is a whole mess, and I'm going back to America. And when I do, you left here with this whole mess, because now she knows she can't stay because they can't get married. You know what I'm saying? So, is this what you wanted? Did you now it's a big mess or whatever, and you didn't give me a choice to decide if I wanted to be innocent or not. You know what I'm saying? You took away my choice. I said, well, that's true. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have nothing. I gave up my house, my car. I spent my savings. I have to go back to America to nothing but my daughter's couch. I said, well, damn. Because the money she had with her, she's already spent it. She spent most of her savings, and the money she has left, she has to use to fly back to America. Girl, she going back to America on E. Okay, empty in all kind of ways. I mean, she probably had some great sex while she was there, because her husband seems to have been doing it or whatever. But I mean, she don't have nothing else. Nothing. He can't even give her any money to do something, because guess what? He ain't even working. Girl, I cannot. You know what I'm saying? And then, she brings about, if I knew you were married, I would have never came to India. I would have never came had I knew you were married. But then they sit down in the living room or whatever. I'm going back to America. So, I'm going back to America. So are we done? Are we breaking up? What's going on with us? I'm like, going on with y'all? He married. Ain't shit going on with y'all, Jenny. He's a whole married man. And his thing is, I do not want to be with my wife. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave. He then says how, according to the Indian law, his wife would have to say yes to their divorce. But if she does not say yes to the divorce, it's way harder for people to get divorced, and he feel like she not gonna say yes. I hope she see this season, and she now has said yes. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But Jenny ass is sitting there waiting for a married man to tell her, yes, we not together, or I'm gonna leave her right now and come with you to America. Jenny, break up with that man. Matter of fact, you don't have to, because he's married. You can't break up with a married man because you shouldn't be dating him. Jenny, really, what's up with us? Are we breaking up? What's going on? And I'm like, what did you expect him to say? But all he said was, I don't want my wife, and I don't want you to leave. She don't have no choice, Submit. And I feel like, is this the reason he couldn't come to America? Because he couldn't legally leave his wife. I'm like, girl, Submit ain't shit. Didn't you know that you ain't shit, Summit? Didn't you know that you ain't shit? Anyway, that was the episode. I'm done. I cannot believe, girl. And we have, at least, I don't know when the season finale coming on. And I hope it's a reunion of some sorts. Foolishness. Gotta go. Peace.